Hi everyone, my name is Narendra and I am psychologist, author and trainer. I counsel a lot of children and I meet a lot of parents. What I found is the basic root cause starts from parenting. Yes, parenting is most important aspect. But बहुत बार parents इस बात को नहीं जानते हैं कि what is the right kind of parenting and they do lot of mistakes. And then ultimately this will ruin the life of children. बच्चे जब बड़े हो जाते हैं then they get into bad habits, they get into alcohol, they get into smoking and there are a lot of other negative habits. तो बच्चों का habits बहुत important role play करता है. As you know that first you make the habits and then habits makes you. कुछ आदतें आपको करना है and once these habits will become part of your life, then you will run as per your habits. So habits are very important. तो पेरेंट्स को कुछ 3 सिंपल टेक्निक्स मैं बताने वाला हूं आज, जो प्रैक्टिस करके यू कैन रियली गिव द बेस्ट चाइल्डहुड एक्सपीरियंस टू योर किड्स. सो द फर्स्ट वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज हैबिट ऑफ स्टोरी टाइम. यस, सो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट to teach them stories or to make them habit of reading stories and then discuss with them about the theme or the core concept of that story and then ask them what did they learn from that story. So there are a lot of stories, even you remember in your childhood there are a lot of stories of Vikramarka and a lot of bedtime stories, grandma stories. So we remember all these stories because these stories are the part of our life and we get connected to stories very easily. तो अगर आपके पास ये habit है to tell the stories, so tell them the stories. But if you don't have this habit, then please buy some books or stories, grandma stories or any stories like that, Tenali Rama stories. So just give them the habit. And then very important is what did they learn from that story. The second important aspect is bedtime. Yes. If you say nowadays kids are sleeping late night, maybe 12 o'clock, 12:30 or after 11:30, it is too late. Basically, in childhood, it is very important for kids to sleep early. If you remember your childhood and my childhood, we used to sleep by 9 o'clock, maximum 9:30. But if you see today's kids, they watch TV and they watch a lot of games and they use a lot of social media and they are going to sleep late at night. And this ultimately damages the growth of their brain. So it is very important for you to keep the bed ready and to have the dinner by 9 o'clock so that they will sleep by 9:30. And early to rise. Even as a parent, you also make a habit of waking up early in the morning and to do some exercise and do some yoga and you can play some music. So this is very important because early to bed and early to rise is an important habit and this habit will give them the best fruits in their future. So the first habit, as I told you, story time, and the second habit is this waking up early in the morning, and the third habit is very important, money management. If you see now, parents does a lot of hard work and they earn a good amount of money, but very few children takes care of that money. So it is very important from the early childhood to give them explanation about how to earn and what is the importance of this money. Because nowadays if you see kids, they spend lot of money and they don't even care about that money. So आप जब भी पैसा देते हो, you give them 100 rupees or 200 rupees and then tell them this is your money and it is your duty how you are going to spend it. I'll share you some experiences. Some of the kids were taking lot of money from their parents. So I suggested them, anyways you spend 3,000 rupees per month or 4,000 rupees, so it's better to split it 500 rupees per week. So give them this money and then tell them whatever you're going to buy, whatever you're going to eat and whatever you're going to spend, you're going to spend from this money. And from that day onwards, that child started thinking that this money is for me and I need to keep it and I need to use it very precisely. So this is how kids learn about money management. See, आप बहुत बार बोल सकते हो कि this is how spend करना है और ऐसे ऐसे हमें संभालना है, ऐसे हमें सेव करना है. But this experiences that they get when you give them money is much more than the knowledge that you give by telling. So it is very important for parents to practice these 3 habits to have wonderful childhood and for your children. So these habits will really help them a lot in future.